Hello ladies and gentlemen, Richard the Dick Coughlin, 000. How are you? I know you've all been dying for this because I know you love this series, but before I get on to that, I've obviously been uploading old videos on this channel, but I'm now getting into the swing of making new videos on here. Plus there's a lot of videos I liked but I didn't want to re-upload onto YouTube because they're it's sort of back and forths and drama, and I thought it would be nice to sort of earn some money out of this. Now, I could do what some YouTubers do and sit here and pretend that my family is about to explode unless I give him 50 pieces of silver. Maybe I'll give Condell a fucking ring, he might give me the fucking money too, the dopey old twat. Or I could sit here and pretentiously try and equate what I do on here with some position of authority or importance that is absolutely, completely unrealistic, like the Prime Minister. So I want to earn whatever the Prime Minister earns, too fucking much money. So I've had a better. I've uploaded a massive list of old videos, there's about 30, and they're on Blip TV, and the reason I've uploaded on there is because I can put adverts on those videos. Now, I understand that some of you are clinically insane and you're sort of thinking, I don't want to sit there and watch 30 old videos. Obviously not many of you, but here's the thing, right? If we're going to make money on YouTube, if I can get a little bit of recompense back, because obviously I lost my partnership back in July, and so I thought, let's find a way you can do it that's ethical, that's practical, and is perfectly reasonable. So I've uploaded all these videos. Now, you can go and watch them all if you want. There are some that I can't get hold of that I wanted to upload that I can't find. If you've got any of them, please let me know, and if it's one that I need, I'll get in touch with you. But here's the thing, even if you don't want to watch those videos now, do me a favour, click on all the links. It will take you 30 seconds, just click on all the links, fucking advert run, and then go away. Just go and do it, just do it for me. For what? For what? Do for fucking once in your life. Give me something back. Obviously, in the last couple of days, I have attracted the attention of a little group, you may be aware of them, called the English Defence League. My last video, which I uploaded on my last channel, clearly is starting to show that I'm getting to them a bit, because it was posted on their Facebook page, and there was a few comments posted, and I was so disappointed by the comments. Look at these. A twit. He's a twit. Who calls anyone a fucking twit? You might as well call me a pranny, or a Burke, or a Wally, or a silly sausage. This is not... Where's the violent, bloodthirsty EDL that I've come to know and begrudgingly fucking, appreciate? Some of them are really funny and silly. For example, I got one saying, "You know absolutely fuck all about absolutely fuck all." Couldn't agree more, mate. If these immigrants didn't come over here in the first place, then we wouldn't have to tell them to fuck off. You can't argue with this kind of logic, ladies and gentlemen. And believe me, I want to make this one thing clear, that you can send me all the abusive hate mail threats you want, and I'm not going to shut up. In fact, if the EDL would send me a list of their their calendar for when they're going to be having their marches, send them to me. And if there's one nearby, if you're down south a little bit more, I'll happily go along, and I won't even wear a mask. You can send it to me all you want, you can threaten me all you want, and the thing is, I'm not going to stop, because unlike you lot in the EDL, I do not submit to your terrorism, because that's what you're doing. You want me to shut up. You're going to have to fucking kill me. I did receive 1 PM yesterday. Now, I know some people are going to say, don't feed the troll, but you know what? Sometimes trolls deserve feeding. Because it's not easy being a troll these days. There's a lot of competition, and you have to really work hard. The guy who sent this was a user called Zalmir1983. He sent me this PM claiming he had 50 accounts that he was going to use against me. And if this PM is a sign of things to come, I'm not going to have to write fuck all. And he also came into my Blog TV the other night, and let's say we didn't click. There was I think we could learn to love each other in a sort of Israel-Palestine kind of non-existent two-state solution kind of way. But he sent me this PM. Now I'm going to post a link to a Blogspot account where I posted this. I don't use the Blogspot, but I posted it there because I want you to read it and appreciate the immense, the almost artistic, piss-poor grammar and spelling. It's almost like it's like the Elephant Man got pissed, covered his hand in glue and stuck it in a fucking bag of Scrabble bits and just decided to use those letters. He's misspelt words that don't even exist, right? But his name is Zalmir 1983, the Emo Dick League versus the English Defence League. I thought I would read to you what has to be the best individual piece of hate mail I've ever received, ever. And I will present it as the only entry in Now That's What I Call Hate Mail, Volume 3, EDL edition. Hello, you miserable little bitch. I have made 50-odd new accounts to troll you with. You will know that the English Defence League will not succumb to little twats like you who don't know the meaning of the word British. You don't need to succumb to me, mate. You've already succumbed. You're the minority. I have to succumb to you. Being British is more than being born within the walls of a hospital in this country, you mong. Don't say mong. Broken Neck will call you a racist. It's a pride. Being British is a pride that is growing, and that scum Islam and Islam's pedos like you need to find out, because we will own you till no tomorrow. See, there's Islam, but I'm Islam's pedo. You're the enemy of British workers. What, because I've got a job or something? I hope that a Muslim pedo finds you and fucks you and gives you Islam AIDS. I have no idea what the outcome of this is, but I'd like to see the Islamic version of Philadelphia to find out. And I'm going to get fucked by a pedo, which, to be honest, I'd be flattered, because it means that my boyish good looks have not yet descended. And then you will join the EDL. At that point, that's the best case scenario. But we won't want an AIDS-infected Muslim fucker like you. In all fairness, I was raped. Yeah. We won't want you in our cause to wipe out Muslim pedo AIDS donkey fucking smeg stains like you and Osama bin Laden. Do research, and you'll find out that Islam is now more than 2% population. That's what the Nazis started at. Says something, doesn't it? It says that the Nazis once had a percentage in a population, like every other fucking group has at some stage. I love that Glenn Beck logic. You disliked the courageous young men who fight Muslims from taking over, and you want more burqas in our banks. Well, I haven't really... You should die a slow death at the hands of Muslim dogs. Muslim dogs have hands, ladies and gentlemen. You encourage brown Muslims, capital letters, to come into workplace and steal jobs, double E, from the people who wanted them. You can't steal a job from somebody who hasn't got one just because you wanted it. Well, they are also stealing Britain's soul. Britain doesn't have a soul because Scotland is on top of Britain and everyone there is ginger. You should be forced to take those jobs instead because you don't want them. So you're going to take the job that was stolen from someone who wanted it and give it to someone else who didn't want it. If you could see what Islam and Muslims is planning behind the closed doors, you would be the member of the EDL before you were born or even a sperm. The plan is to Islamise Britain and the West, and it has been in effect. The Islamisation has been in effect since 2000 BC. 2,000 years before Christ, 2,500 years before the Quran was written, Islamisation began before Christianity and Judaism. They are getting closer to the Sharia society because of twats like you. Fuck off to another country and leave Britain to British people. Not people like you who are British by birth only. There is no brown in the Union Jack. Only white, red and blue. So avatars, smurfs and lobsters. Take your middle class. I'm not middle class, mate. I just happen to fucking learn how to get an education. Yeah. And I learned how to speak properly. Being poor is not a fucking badge of honour. Right? Take your middle class, cigar chomping, Tory values towards Arabia away from us, because Britain is a workers' class. If it's only one class, it's not a class system. It's communism, you cunt. A workers' class that will always be against Tory cunts like you horrid little twat piece of politically correct commie. He called me a Tory and a commie in the same fucking sentence. Come to Bradford and you won't come out. I wasn't planning on it, mate, but you know, I wouldn't go to Bradford if I was on fire and it had the monopoly on water. I have a baseball bat that I named after my father. What, your father was called Baseball Bat? Louisville Slugger. Fuck you, I hope a Muslim explodes on you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Zalmir 1983. You, sir, are a legend. please click on all the links below and let's rip off all the advertisers. And thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Richard Dick Coughlan, the emo Dickley, saying good night. May God be less, but also save us all from the Islamic AIDS with the Muslim dogs with hands.